America, to me, is the land of opportunity. We are the land of promise, and hope. To have an opportunity to choose your path, that is the American dream. Getting a chance to fight on the lawn of the White House, such an honor. Something that I could have never dreamed.
Deep down, I can feel it.
We're too great a nation to limit ourselves to small dreams. We have every right to dream heroic dreams.
3, 2, 1.
You're the best in the world, bro.
Liftoff.
Former BMF champion, two-time interim lightweight champion, future Hall of Famer. Oh! Justin Gaethje!
The most violent man in the most violent sport. Oh, he hurt him. He hurt him bad.
Everything I've ever sacrificed is leading up to this moment. Beating Ilia for the undisputed lightweight title would mean everything to me. It will be legendary.
There are paths in your life that you choose it, and there are paths that choose you. Since the first day I stepped into the gym, I felt something special. I was destined to become a UFC world champion.
Nobody ascended to the top of the sport as one of the absolute best quicker than this young man. He's already reaching legendary status.
Tell him a legend is born.
Oh!
He got him.
Crown smoking up.
That's it.
That'll do it. The belt is headed to Spain.
To not just beat two of the greatest featherweights of all time, but knock them out cold.
Legend.
Oh! He does it again.
And then to move up to lightweight and knock out one of the greatest of all time, that is extraordinary.
I represent the new generation of the mixed martial arts. This is the next level of the game.
He thinks he's unbeatable. These are things that I have learned are detrimental in life. So I'm here to teach him that lesson.
Tell him a legend is born.
I don't think that there is no one on my level in this sport. It sounds cocky. Maybe it is a little bit cocky. But I don't give a damn. En la Casa Blanca, Justin caerá y tengo una rosa preparada para él.
History in the making. History in the making.
This will be my last chance to accomplish undisputed gold in the UFC. I will be throwing missile 14. Promise you that.
Oh!
I love this country. Supposed to be. I'm going to make my...
And being active versus being non-active, being at your gym, eating your foods in your bed so that you can rest and recover and get up and do it all over again the next day throughout training camp is so important, and Ilia had none of those things. But I haven't heard anybody talk about it. I haven't heard anybody talk about the delay that's been almost a year. You can get out of shape in about 7 days. That might surprise you guys. You can get out of shape in about 7 days. 10 days, you can physically look like something different. He's been out of the ring for a year, 12 months. No one's talked about it. Been out of the ring so long that they had to hold an interim belt as they stood by their man who's got the undisputed belt. Nobody's talking about it. Ilia is up against it. That's cool. That's one more hurdle for Ilia to get through. That's one more piece to add to the legend of Ilia Topuria. But now he's got to go out and do it after being out for a year, changing camps, changing gyms, changing locations, changing his diet. And he's got to do it against Justin Gaethje. Your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. That's a hard draw. I think Arman Tsarukyan.
Alright, the countdown is almost over, and in just a few days Ilia Topuria and Justin Gaethje are finally going to step into the octagon for what is being described by fans and analysts as one of the biggest and most explosive fights of the entire year in MMA. The hype surrounding this matchup is on another level, and it genuinely feels like a clash that could define the division. On one side, you have Ilia Topuria, an undefeated force of nature who walks into every fight with total confidence and a growing aura of dominance. He is not just winning fights, he is finishing elite opponents and looking sharper every time he steps inside the cage. which is why so many people see him as a future long-term champion. On the other side stands Justin Gaethje, one of the most feared and respected fighters in the sport, a man known for turning every single fight into chaos. Gaethje brings violence, pressure, and unpredictability, and that makes him dangerous for anyone, no matter their skill level. This contrast between a precise, rising champion and a relentless war machine is exactly why the entire MMA world is locked in on this fight, because nobody truly knows what happens when two completely different fighting identities collide under the brightest lights.
Okay, now let's go to the main event. Ilia Topuria taking on Justin Gaethje. Now this one is going to be, someone's getting knocked the fuck out, right? I don't, you know, I feel Ilia Topuria is so disciplined, so strategic about how he goes about executing what he wants to do in the fight that I just don't know what Justin Gaethje can do. I just don't know.
Yeah, I'm so nervous about it because you watch any of the exchanges Justin gets into, and his other hand is usually at his armpit. He's not really tight with those 4-ounce gloves like Ilia Topuria is. But you see that the size difference is quite a bit. Like Justin Gaethje is a real absolute big 155er, and if he lands one calf kick, one good calf kick could change the momentum of the fight. But I am super nervous for Justin Gaethje. Sometimes I wonder, like, I watch all Justin Gaethje's vlogs, and sometimes I wonder, like, the drills that Whitman has him doing, and some of the things they're doing. I'm like, maybe he's just so high level, I can't understand it. But I'm like, God, I don't know about that.
As fight night gets closer, the debate around this matchup has only gotten more intense, and not everyone is convinced that Justin Gaethje has the right tools to deal with Ilia Topuria's style. According to one former UFC champion, Gaethje's only realistic chance of success is to make this fight as messy and unpredictable as possible by staying constantly on the move. The reasoning is simple but very important. Topuria becomes extremely dangerous the moment he is allowed to set his feet and control the distance.
Yep. You were just saying there beforehand that stylistically, this is a very, very tough fight for Justin Gaethje against Ilia Topuria. If you were Justin Gaethje and you had his skill set, how would you approach the fight?
God, it'd be a lot of movement, man. It would be about interrupting the timing of Topuria, trying not to be stationary. Ilia is so good. He's so good when he sets his feet. He throws with so much power. But if you keep him moving and shifting, it's hard to generate as much power. At least I'd imagine it would be harder to generate that type of explosive power. So I try to mix in some wrestling, and I would be movement heavy. I think footwork is going to be the key. If